All right, y'all, welcome back to another YouTube video. In this one, we're going to be diving into how you can find your God-given purpose. And finding purpose is one of the most important things that we can do here on earth and as Christians. And finding our God-given purpose is what we ultimately want to find and seek. And the thing is, your God-given purpose, we were all given a purpose. God put each of us here for a reason, and we all have a special place on this earth and a special calling that he wants us to do during our time here on earth to help build his kingdom, to help glorify his kingdom. And a lot of us struggle with seeking that purpose. And I feel like that's why a lot of us live so deeply in the world, because we just lack purpose. We don't know why we're here. We don't know what we're doing things for. And the reality is, why would you want to be here if you felt like you had no purpose? Why would you be here if you didn't know why you were here in the first place? And this was me not even 2-3 years ago. And that was what caused me to get in my lowest of lows, because I didn't know what I was here for. I didn't know why I had to experience all this pain. I didn't know why I had to go through all this suffering. I felt like it was all for no reason until I started to find my God-given purpose. And the start of finding your God-given purpose, and this is going to sound simple, is to genuinely seek it. To seek your God-given purpose. It says, seek and you will find. And this is so true in anything in your life and anything with your relationship with God. When you truly seek with all your heart, you will find. God will provide. God will answer. God will show you. He will reveal it to you. But the problem is, most of us don't actually genuinely seek. So the next question is, what does it mean to seek? What does it mean to genuinely seek your God-given purpose? And for me, what it ultimately started with was being real with God, talking exactly how I'm talking to you guys right now. Just being like, God, it started for me, it was literally like, God, I don't even know if you're real. I don't even know if I'm talking to anyone. I don't even know if you're listening to me. I don't even know if you exist. But Lord, if you are real, help me to know why I'm here. Help me to keep going. Help me to find my God-given purpose. Reveal that to me. Show me what that is. Because if I can't find that, if I don't know what that is, then I don't want to be here anymore. And that was the position that I was in, because I was going through so much. And I can make a whole nother video on this in a whole nother time. But I was going through so much that I was like, if there's no real reason for me being here, like, why would I go through all this suffering and all this pain for nothing? If there's no purpose for my life, if like I'm just here wandering this earth, why even be here? And that's what it started for me. I was in such a dark place where I didn't want to be here anymore, to the point where I had to actually seek Christ. I had to seek a deeper why. I had to seek my purpose. I had to find it. And that was when I started genuinely seeking it. And it started with exactly what I just said to you guys. It started by just being real with God, talking to him exactly the way I was just talking right now. Just being like, Lord, I don't know if you're real. I don't know if you're there, but help me to know why I'm going through this. Help me to find more purpose and more meaning, and show me what my purpose is. Help me to know what you want me to do while I'm here on this earth. And when you continually seek that with all your heart, it will be revealed to you. And the things that you do, you need to, and I talked about this in the last YouTube video, where we have these two voices in our heads. And one is the devil and one is God. And we know these. It's our conscious, what we call our subconscious and all this. Those two voices. We have a voice that's telling us to do things that we know we probably shouldn't be doing. And we have a voice that's telling us to do things that we know are what's good for us. And that is literally God and the devil. It's genuinely that simple. It's God and the devil speaking to you. And the more that we listen to God, the quieter the devil's voice becomes, but vice versa. The more that we listen to the devil, that voice, the quieter God's voice becomes. So the more that we can listen to this voice, the more clearly we can hear God answering our prayers, the more clearly we can feel led to become the person that God created us to be, the more clearly we can hear the answer of God answering our prayers of what our purpose is. So your purpose starts with you. The purpose starts with you internally doing your best every single day to honor and glorify God, looking at the things in your life, looking at the things that you feel like God is trying to lead you towards, and trying your best every single day to do those things, and then to avoid the things that you feel like the devil is trying to lead you to. And the more that you can do that, the closer to God you will become, and the more clear his plan for you and his path for you will be revealed to you. And the more clear it will be. And this was the exact case for me, because sin separates us from God. And I dove deep into this in the last video as well. But sin will separate us from God, which means we won't be able to actually hear and to know where he's trying to lead us in our lives. And in turn, we won't be able to see clearly what our purpose is. So it starts by you. And this is the simple answer. Just you every single day, waking up and continually see. You have to show God that you truly desire to know your purpose, and you show God through your actions, through what you're willing to do, through what you're willing to give up for him. And that's how we show him that's how we actually seek. The seek and you will find, and you will find. We show him that we actually desire that, and that we actually desire to find our purpose and to know what we're here for. You show him through what you do each day by trying to live and honor him in everything that you do. And by doing that each and every single day, it takes time. For some, it might be overnight. For me, it was a long period of endlessly spending deep time with God, of asking him these questions, trying to avoid these things that I knew were pulling me away from him. And every single day, just waking up and being like, Lord, help me to find my purpose. Help me to know what I'm here for. Help me and show me how I can achieve it. Help me to and lead me to become that kind of person. Show me who you want me to be and help me to walk in that path and give me the strength to do that. And he answers. He answers every single time. God always answers. He always provides. But you just have to do your best. You have to truly do your best. And I think a lot of us say we do our best, but we're not actually doing our best. We say we're trying. We say we're trying to live for God, but we're not actually doing our best. And it's not about being perfect. We are never going to be perfect. But when you get in that constant pursuit, your purpose will be revealed to you. God will show you his purpose. And the one thing that I like to think of, and this always motivated me, was like, God wants you to become the person that he created you to be. He wants you to become that person. So if you genuinely want to know who that person is, like who God put you on this earth to be, he will reveal that to you. But you have to genuinely desire that. You have to genuinely want that. And like I said before, you have to show him that through what you do each day. And he will answer, and that's with everything. If you genuinely want to stop certain sins, if you genuinely want to live for God, he's going to answer that prayer. But you have to genuinely want that and show him that you want that through what you do each day, through what you're willing to give up. And that was a perspective that really changed a lot for me, because like God wants what's best for us. He wants us to become the people that he created us to be. So he's going to answer you if you genuinely seek that. But another problem that you're going to run into is when you're seeking your purpose, someone else is listening. Someone else is going to try to pull you away from finding your purpose, and that person is the devil. The devil, the worst thing that you could do to the devil is to become the person that God created you to be. The best thing that you can do is to become the person that God created you to be. So the devil is going to do everything in his power to prevent you from becoming that person. He's going to set up all these roadblocks. He's going to make everything fall apart in your life. But it's during those times that God actually uses those horrible times to help us to seek him, to help us to find and discover our purpose. So when you're seeking your purpose, you're going to go through hell. Like there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to come up, a lot of things that are going to go wrong. But just know the pain that you're feeling can't compare to the joy that's coming. And that's so true. Like you are going to go through a lot in order to discover your purpose. For anything good in life, there's an equal and opposite reaction to that. You have to go through bad things in order to get that good thing. And finding your purpose is one of the best things you can do. And there's going to be a lot of the devil is going to be coming at you hard. But you just have to keep pushing through, keep leaning on God even more in those dark moments and in those deep moments where you feel like it's impossible. You just keep leaning on the Lord's strength, and he will get you through. And that's really it. Like that's how you discover your purpose. And I don't want to ramble on too long about it because it really is that simple. It sounds so much easier said than done. It is so much easier said than done, but it really is that simple. Seek and you will find. And that's all I'm going to leave you guys with. You guys, God has an amazing plan and purpose for each and every one of you, but you just have to seek and truly seek it out, and you will find it. God will reveal that purpose to you, and he will give you the strength to achieve it. And just know that there are no limits to what you can achieve, and that all things are possible through Christ. If you guys made it to the end of this video, I want you guys to leave a 100 emoji. 100 emoji. And that lets me know that you guys don't have trash attention spans, and you guys can make it to the end of this video. And yeah, God bless you all. And if you want to support the movement, the crew necks are still available at 10% off. We're looking to do our next launch. We're finding 100% cotton manufacturer, so it might take a little while to get a relaunch going. But also you guys can download the Upspace app to help bring health back to our world. And we got Happy to Be Your Cacao that I'm now a part owner of, which I'm super excited about. You guys can get 10% off in the link in the description. I'll leave all these links in the description. And also, if you want to join a free community, Generation Revival community, where I have live calls every single week, every Sunday, really hope to see you guys there. Link in the description as well. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and let's save our generation together. And always remember, Jesus got you. I'll see you guys. Peace.